From Java 5 version onwards, we have from Java 5 onwards, we have three types of interfaces. First one is business interface or normal interface. Okay. Second one is marker interface. Third one is functional interface or marker interface, functional interface, and third one is normal or business interface. An interface that has no abstract methods is called marker interface. It is used for providing only type 2 subclasses for executing some special logic on this class object from other class methods. Functional interface contains only one abstract method and n number of default and static methods, private methods. Only one abstract method, n number of default methods, n number of static methods, n number of private methods, plus java.lang.object class methods as abstract methods it can have. It is used for defining lambda expression or method reference for passing logic directly as an argument to a method. Okay. The next, what is the use of normal interface? What is normal interface? A method that has more than one abstract method is called normal interface or business method. It is used for providing type to the subclass and also used for what do you call it, representing one main type of an object or representing an object's main type. Okay. As part of business, we have main types and subtypes. For main types, we will use what do you call regular interface. So totally three interfaces: marker only for providing type, functional interface for creating lambda expressions and method reference, and third one is what, normal or business interface for representing main type. Okay, how can I tell to compiler this interface is a marker interface? Is there any explicit concept to represent it is a marker interface? No, that is just a communication between two developers. Okay, there is no especially a marker interface creation. There is no special syntax. Okay, is there any special syntax for creating functional interface? Yes, you can do two ways, right? First one is effectively declaring and explicitly declaring, right? Effectively declaring means just create an interface with only one abstract method, then we call it as effectively functional interface. That means what, in future we are not going to add any abstract method inside it, then we call it as what you call we will guarantee only one abstract method we are creating inside it. Second approach is explicitly declaring an interface as a functional interface for guaranteeing in future, either knowingly or unknowingly, we don't add any new method. For that purpose, you must mark this interface as functional interface by using marker annotation at the rate functional interface. Okay, na? So these are the points we have discussed in the videos, and some more points are there. I hope you practiced. In today's class, we will start learning lambda expression. Everybody ready? If you have any questions in a previous session, in that videos, you can ask. Generic is not coming in mind. Okay, I will explain you generic, don't worry. Declare constructor as a private. Create object by using static reference variable in your class. Return that object, that is singleton class. There are so many articles are there, yeah. Just you try, search. Any more questions on functional programming? What is the difference between object-oriented programming and functional programming? Did you people catch the point? In object-oriented programming, you must create a class. And then in object-oriented programming, you must create one interface. To that interface, you should create one subclass, create object. And then in that class, you have to implement one function and pass object as an argument. So everything will be in the form of object, interface class functions object, interface class functions object. So that is the way we develop object oriented programming. If you take functional programming, we will only, we are allowed to pass in functional programming, we are allowed to pass a function as argument directly as argument. We no need to create any special subclass and creating object. Directly we can pass as an argument. But the problem is what? I have to, I need to define argument to one function. Na? If you want to pass any argument, first of all, I have to define parameter to the function. Then what is the parameter? That parameter is functional interface. Okay, how can I create a function to pass it as an argument? That is where we need lambda expression. Okay, so now in order to pass a function as argument directly to a other function in the program, we must use lambda expression or method reference. Okay, so first point, what is a lambda expression? Lambda expression. Lambda is a mathematical terminology, no? Lambda is part of mathematics. Okay. Expression means what? Operands and operator. Operands and operator combination is expression. Okay. Now we have an expression. We have an operator called arrow. Okay. Arrow is an operator. This operator is called lambda operator. Okay. This operator is a binary operator. It takes two operands. Number one, parameters. Number two, body, open bracket, closed bracket, and inside you can write logic. Or parameters. Okay, here parenthesis. Okay, or single parameter, no parenthesis. Okay, single parameter, no parenthesis, arrow, single statement, no body. Okay, now it has two syntaxes, with parenthesis or without parenthesis, with body, without body. But it is a lambda expression. This expression to execute, compulsory we must call. It is called lambda expression, but background it is a function. A function not automatically executed, we need to call. For calling this function, I need a name. For calling a function, I need a name. To declare this function, I need one interface. So the name and interface is nothing but a what? Okay, the function declaration and interface is nothing but what? Functional interface. So in order to create lambda expression, first of all, I need one functional interface. So create functional interface and create lambda expression, execute the logic. Okay, let us try to understand what is a lambda expression. Lambda expression is simply a method. Lambda expression is a method. Simple point, lambda expression is a method. What method? A anonymous method. What the meaning of anonymous method? A method that doesn't have any name is called what? Anonymous method. If a method name is not there, how can we call? You no need to write name, but the background compiler will link this name to functional interface method. A lambda expression is an anonymous function that has only parameters and body. Okay, it doesn't have name, doesn't have return type, doesn't have parameter, doesn't have execution level modifier, doesn't have what you call accessibility modifiers. A lambda expression is an anonymous function that has only parameters and body. Okay, its syntax is parameters, arrow, following by body and logic. This arrow is called lambda operator. Okay, then how this lambda expression can be stored? how this lambda expression can be passed as an argument, how this lambda expression can be written from a method. For that purpose, I need one a target type. What the target type? The target type is a functional interface. So first, if you want to create lambda expression, first you should create first you should create functional interface. And in that functional interface, you must declare one abstract method. For that abstract method implementation purpose, we are writing lambda expression. Everyone understand? So lambda expression is looking like anonymous function, but background compiler will link the lambda expression to the functional interface. How it can link? You created lambda expression, assigning the lambda expression to functional interface referenced variable, or you are passing lambda expression as an argument to functional interface parameter. Whenever you linking lambda expression to functional interface, compiler software background will check this method parameters matching to lambda expression function parameter. Method lambda expression parameters and functional interface function parameters both are matched, then it will become an implementation of lambda functional interface. So finally tell me now, what is a lambda expression? We have several definitions to the lambda expression. Number one, a lambda expression is an anonymous function which doesn't have name, return type and modifiers. It contains only parameters and method body. Next, lambda expression parameters and method body are separated by lambda operator arrow. Second definition, a lambda expression is an implementation to a functional interface. Okay, it is used for passing logic or function directly as argument to a method without creating explicit class and object. Now the question, sir, what you can pass? If you want to pass as an argument, it should be either value or it should be either value or it should be what? Object, right? It should be either value or it should be object. You cannot, actually speaking, it's look like you are passing the method body, but you are not passing the logic directly, or you are not passing the function directly. Background, it is an object. In a reference variable, what you can store? Only an object we can store. So what is a functional interface? A functional interface is an object. It is an instance of one functional interface implementation class. The implementation class is created implicitly by compiler. I'll show you all the proofs. Look at there. What is a functional interface? Three definitions are there. What is a lambda expression? A lambda expression is an anonymous function. A lambda expression is an anonymous function. It has only parameters and method body. It is an implementation of one functional interface. Also, it is an object which is an instance of one functional interface implementation class. That implementation class defined by compiler implicitly. First of all, did you all accepted? This topic you can understand only if you watch yesterday videos. Okay, I told you very clearly. If you don't watch those videos, okay, this topic will become tough, I told you. If you feel, yesterday I didn't take class, in place of class, I given videos. If you're not watching that videos, then it's a problem. It's your problem, not my problem. Generally lazy fellows now. One day holiday came, let me continue sleeping. And now look at there. I'm taking one functional interface. Okay, I'm taking lambda expression. First, let me give you a clarity. How to create lambda expression? Lambda expression means parameter, int a, arrow, body arrow, and logic. Logic, you can write system dot out dot println of a, that whatever the value you are giving here, parameter, into parameter, whatever arguments you are giving, that I am displaying here, right? Then tell me, I'm saving this program with the name test 01, 01, 02, 03, lambda expression, it is na 03. Okay, this is 04. Functional interface is already 4. Mm-hmm. 7 a.m. Java 8 new features. First one is default methods. Second one is static methods. Third one is Java 9 private methods. Okay. Fourth one is functional interface, functional programming. Okay, at the rate functional interface annotation. Fifth topic. Fifth topic, what do you call? Lambda expression. Bolo. Lambda expression means generally how can we create a function? We'll create a function as accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, return type, method name, parameter list, okay, body, open bracket, closed bracket. And of course here, throws, exception list. This is the complete syntax of what you call a normal function. Lambda expression means what? It is also a function, but it is a nameless function. Anonymous function means nameless function. Name is not there. When name is not there, why you need return type? Not required. Why you need execution modifier? Not required. Accessibility modifier? Not required. Because when there is no name, you cannot call. So that's why all required, all not required, removed. Then throws exception list also not required because signature must be there. Then only remaining is what? Parameter list, open bracket, closed bracket, and inside you can write a number of statements, your wish. Then how can we connect? How can we connect this method body and parameters? For that you should use arrow. This is lambda expression syntax. Okay, this is lambda expression syntax. But how can we execute this lambda expression? To execute this lambda expression, I must assign it to a variable, or I must pass it as a method argument, or I should return from a method. But if you want to store to a variable, I need one a target type. For example, if I write just 5 like this, okay, if I write just 5 like this, is it compiled? No. Compiler throw error. What is this 5? Okay, 5 is not allowed. It's not a statement. Okay, so is crying. Let me comment it. Now it is throwing error, not a statement. What do you want to do with this 5? This 5, I want either store, this 5 I must either store, or I must pass as an argument, or I must return. Do you remember rules on literal? A literal can be either only assigned to a variable, or pass as an argument to a method, or return. You cannot directly use. Okay, now tell me, can I use an expression directly like this? 5 plus 6? No. What the use of 5 plus 6? Compiler throw error, not a statement. Similarly, can I use lambda expression directly? Lambda expression is a function. It is an expression. Regular functions should write outside of the function. Okay, regular functions I should write outside of the functions. But lambda expression is an anonymous function. It is an expression. Expression should be part of method. So inside method like 5 plus 6, 5 is a first argument, 6 is a second argument, plus is an operator. Like that, lambda expression is also an expression. Int a is a parameter, and system.out.println implementation body, and arrow mark is the operator, lambda operator. Can I use this statement directly? No. Compiler throwing error, semicolon expected. Already placed semicolon. Where it is showing semicolon expected, look at there, int a. Okay, na? In a lambda expression, parameter type is optional. You can remove the parameter type. Control 1. Now, compiler throwing error now, not a statement. What is this? So, if you wanted to use a literal or an expression or lambda expression, there should be a target type. Tell me, what the target type for 5? Int a equal to 5. Okay, 5 type is what? Int. 5 type is int. Tell me, what is the target type for 5 plus 6? 5 plus 6 type is what? Expression result is int. Int b equal to, right? Then tell me, what is the target type for lambda expression? What is the type of lambda expression? Lambda expression type is one functional interface. I1 equal to, hello, all people understand? Lambda expression target type is one functional interface. I1 equal to, tell me, who created this I1? Int predefined. I1 is predefined? No, I1 is not predefined. I1 is user defined. You have to declare a variable of I1 type. Okay, look at that. Cannot find symbol I1. Now I am creating that functional interface. Any of you remember how to create functional interface? Interface I1 open bracket closed bracket. Okay, what is a functional interface? An interface that has only one abstract method inside it is called functional interface. Now I am creating one abstract method, void m1 of semicolon, void m1 of semicolon I have written. Tell me, is it a functional interface now? Yes. I'm sorry, at the rate functional interface annotation not used. That is for guarantee purpose. Okay, I don't want guarantee, just I want to create it. Okay, just I want to create it, but I don't want guarantee. Okay, I will tell you that there is a there is a job. Okay, but I don't guarantee. Okay, so something like if I say that, then that is called implicitly declared. Look at that, variable a is already defined. Where? Okay, here already variable a is there. Let me take it as, okay, let me write here, no parameter, na? When no parameter, okay, okay, no parameter, I'll tell you. First, let me take some int x, int p or whatever I'm writing. That p I'm mentioning here, p equal to p. And now look at that, this line compiled or not? Yes. Hello? Hello, Adhyaksha. Everyone understand? How to create lambda expression, what the syntax to create lambda expression, and to create lambda expression what required. Okay, functional interface fi equal to, so there should be a functional interface. Without a functional interface lambda expression you cannot create. Generally you take any article, everyone will first teach, okay, everyone first teach lambda expression and then they will teach functional interface. But I have teach first functional interface and then I introduce lambda expression. Okay, any order you can learn, there is no problem. Will you catch my point? Now the question, think. If I write A, what is displayed? If I write A, what is displayed? A value. What is A value? A value is 5. 5 displayed. Next. If I display B, what is displayed? B value. What the B value? 11. Okay. If I display I1, if I display I1, what is displayed? I1 value. అంతే కదా, A value 5, B value 5.6, I1 value. What is I1 value? I1 value. I1 value is what? I1 value is P. I1 value is this entire lambda expression. When you, I1 is what, Baba? Reference variable, na? A is a primitive variable, B is a primitive variable, I1 is a interface type variable. Interface type variable contains what? Object reference, right? Interface reference variable contain object reference. Then I1, what is I1? It is object reference, right? Tell me, what is lambda expression? Lambda expression implicitly an object. It is an implementation. It is an instance of this functional interface implementation class, which is generated dynamically by compiler software. Okay, let me write that. What is a lambda expression? A lambda expression is a functional, a lambda expression is an anonymous function which doesn't have anonymous function which doesn't have name, comma, return type, and modifiers. Okay, modifiers and exception list. Modifiers and EL stands for what? Exception list. Here modifiers means what? Accessibility modifiers, accessibility modifier, execution level modifiers, and exception list. Okay, what it contain? It has only parameters and implementation body. Separated by lambda operator, lambda operator, arrow, bracket, what do you write? How to pronounce? Arrow. Are you writing notes? Please write down notes. It is an implementation of one functional interface. It is an implementation of one functional interface. Are you writing? Completed steps. Here we are directly using literal expression, lambda expression. So throwing error, not a statement, not a statement, not a statement. What is this? This is lambda expression. Tell me, just by creating lambda expression, is it executed? No. It just created and it is stored inside variable I1. It's not executed. Don't close class till we didn't complete. Completed up to now? Tell me what is displayed here? A value 5. What is displayed here? B value 11. What is displayed here? I1 pointing object reference. Then tell me, is lambda expression an object? Is lambda expression an object? If you want to store anything inside a variable, it should be object now. You go on to search definition of lambda expression in this world, except me and my students. No one will tell you lambda expression is an implementation of one functional interface. Okay, maybe 1 or 2% people may say this, but no one will tell you this statement. A lambda expression is an object which is an instance of one functional interface. One functional interface implementation class. Oh, sir, implementation class, what is the name of that class? Which is internally generated by compiler dynamically through a lambda expression. So a lambda expression is an object implicitly. It is not a normal just function. And no faculty likes to talk this word because functional programming is functional programming, not object-oriented programming. And now from this point, tell me, functional programming can exist without object-oriented programming in Java? People are teaching Python and same people are teaching Java. In Python, lambda expression is created without functional interface by using a keyword lambda. Okay, like how we create a static method by using keyword static. In Python, lambda expression is created by using the operator lambda or by using the keyword lambda. So there is no functional interface, there is no object concept in Python. But in Java, we have a separate interface and we have separate assignment. So lambda expression in Java, a lambda expression is an object. In Java, I don't know about other languages. In Java, a lambda expression is an object which is an instance of one functional interface. These two, okay, this statement is common to all languages. Okay, lambda expression concept is available in other languages also. In other languages, lambda expression already there in .NET, Scala, C++, Python, already there. But in Java, lately introduced in Java 8 version. Okay, right. So compared to all languages, a lambda expression is a functional interface. Oh, sorry, a lambda expression is an anonymous function, but exclusively in Java, a lambda expression is an implementation of functional interface. In Java, a lambda expression is an implementation of one functional interface. In Java, a lambda expression is an object which is an instance of one functional interface implementation class. So these points I want to prove. For proving purpose, I have written code like this. Understand my point? So Python style of creating lambda expression, Java style of creating lambda expression is completely different. Okay, syntax is look like same, but there it's just using lambda operator, but in Java we are using some functional interface. And look at here, I wanted to show you the class name. Okay, if I compile run this program, look at there what you'll get now. Control1, control2, oh bajaba, bajabare. Look at that. Test05 is our outer class. Dollar represents inner class na. Here outer class, after dollar onwards, inner class starts. What is the name of the inner class? Dollar lambda dollar. Okay, na? Inner class is what? Lambda dollar lambda 1. It is the inner class name. Slash 0x000000800 BB0438. This is lambda expression object reference. Okay, na? Following by at the rate. This is the reference of lambda expression. So this is the complete class name of lambda expression. Tell me, by seeing this output, can you please confirm, are you agreeing my statement? Lambda expression is an object. Agreed? I approved lambda expression is an object. Then if any of faculty or your friends telling that, hey, lambda expression not object, it is a functional interface, it is an anonymous function, who told you object? Ask them, are you talking from which language? Are you talking from Python or from Java? Okay, ask them, are you talking from Java or Python? Okay, in Java it is an object, Rabbi. Look at here, I will prove it, that's it. And next point, tell me, just by creating lambda expression, what are you doing? It is just an implementation, just you are creating a method. For example, I'm creating one method here, okay, static void m1 open bracket closed bracket with the parameter int p, and I'm writing what? System.out.println of p. Tell me, is it automatically executed? Come on, sir. Is it automatically executed? It is a definition of the method. It is also the definition of the method, Nana. Are you catching my point? It is also the definition of the method. You just define a method. When you define method, it is not executed. You have to invoke. Now step number 4. What is the step number 4? Step number 4, invoking lambda expression for executing its implementation. Okay, how to invoke? Use the reference variable I1 dot. Tell me, whenever you call I1 dot, bolo nana, when I write I1 dot, compiler searching here or compiler searching here? When I write I1 dot, compiler searching left side or right side? Fast, 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 fast. When you write I1 dot xxx, for this xxx, compiler searching in dash, searching I1 variable, right side or left side? Left side ra babu, naina chitti. How many times I should tell you this? Compiler searching for this xxx in I1 variable type I1. In I1, what is there? M1. So you should use this method signature, copy, paste. And in place of parameter, I should pass argument. I am passing argument 5. I1 dot M1 of 5. I1 dot M1 of 5. Then tell me what the flow of execution. Now this 5 is passing as argument to where I1. Let me come here. I1 dot I1 dot M1 of, let's say, some 7. If I write like this, what happen? All the people follow? 7 is passing as argument to M1 available in I1. I1 type is what? Interface I1. It is going to interface I1. In interface I1, M1 method is what method? Abstract method, non-static method. Non-static methods are executed from where? Current object class. Then again it is coming back to I1 variable pointing object class. What is the pointing object class? Lambda expression. Okay, then first what happened here? Tell me. Now this is directly executing. And tell me here what happened? Tell me now. Here the p variable method executed. Right? A p variable. First parameter memory is created. Parameter memory, what you passed? 7. 7 passed. 7 passed. 7 passed. 7 passed. And stored inside p parameter. And then logic execution started. As part of logic, p value how much there? 7. That 7 reading and displaying on console. Everyone understand? The execution flow of lambda expression. Please take screenshot. The execution flow of lambda expression you have to connect. First it is verifying an interface that method available. Yes, available. Then I1 pointing logic execute. Tell me what the name of this lambda expression? What the name of this lambda expression? M1. What the return type of this lambda expression? Void. What the accessibility modifier this lambda expression? Public. What the execution level of modifier this lambda expression? No execution level modifier, non-static. What the parameter type of this lambda expression? Int. What the name of the lambda expression parameter? P. Everyone understand? That much easy working. What the exception list? No exception list. 0 exceptions. In shortcut, one more diagram. In shortcut, when you call I1 dot M1 of 7, take 7, go to M1 of I1, I1 pointing to it. So the parameter P memory created with what value? 7. and then now the logic execution started. As part of logic P, reading value from 7, displaying on console 7. Take this one also. Can you hope all people comfortable now with working with lambda expression? Shall we try to do some more experiments? Shall we try to do different experiments? Tell me how compiler can identify this is an implementation of this interface. How compiler can decide a lambda expression is an implementation of one functional interface? Tell me. Next question. Okay, now is point clear? How the 7 is coming? 7 is not coming directly from here. The 7 is coming from lambda expression body. And now, fourth question. How compiler can link a lambda expression? How compiler can link or decide a lambda expression is an implementation of one functional interface. Okay, a lambda expression is an implementation of functional interface, right? How compiler can link or decide a lambda expression is an implementation of one functional interface? How? Very simple. Come on. How? Answer by when we assign or pass or return a lambda expression to a variable parameter to a functional interface type, variable parameter and return type. Compiler links this lambda expression to this functional interface. Blindly it will do, na any verifications it will do. What are the verifications compiler will do? What are the syntax checking, syntax rules are applied in linking lambda expression to a functional interface? Tell me, lambda expression contains what? Only parameters. With the parameters help, it will link. It verifies the lambda expression parameters type, list and order. Okay, type, list and order is equal to the assigned functional interface abstract method parameters type, list and order. If they are same, 1 second sir, 1 second sir. Return type also consider. Returning value must be equal to return type. Parameters type, list, order and return type. If they matched, if they are, don't say same, if they are matched. What the meaning of matched? Either same or widening. Widening from where to where? Lambda expression to functional interface method. Right? From lambda expression you are passing. From lambda expression you are returning. So functional interface parameters must be same as lambda expression arguments or widening, right? Then compiler considers this lambda expression is an implementation to functional interface and compile fine. If not matched, compiler will throw an error. Here I wanted to correct it. Okay, na? Can I hope these points are easy for you to understand, right? Tell me, can you create lambda expression however you like, or you need to follow functional interface? Then the definition is functional interface is a, I mean, lambda expression is an anonymous function. Is it really right definition? People are blindly telling that it is a lambda expression, is an anonymous function, anonymous function. In other languages, it is an anonymous function, right? But in Java, it is not just anonymous function. It is an implementation of functional interface. So you must follow the rules. You cannot create however you like. Just you are ignoring the method, but there are rules you must follow. So this point not highlighting by many trainers. So you need to be very careful in this. Are getting visualization at this stage when I'm typing this code? Are you in confusion of visualizing? Are you in confusion of visualizing? You know, you have that much strong coding knowledge. You must able to visualize all these points. Should not say confused. Shall we try to test these points? Tell me now. Here, what is the parameter int p? Can I call M1 method by passing? Can I call M1 method by passing single quote here? Yes. Argument can be same or lesser type. Control 1 compile. Control 2. Look at that, 97 is going. Okay, na? Method call to parameter should be same or lesser type, right? Now tell me, here in the lambda expression, I'll take one more program here, Alt F and Java, taking same interface, copy, paste, interface I1, void M1 of int p. Now I'm writing class test05 underscore 1 underscore 01. Try to answer, sir. Here I am writing the functional interface I1 equal to, listen, I can create lambda expression. How you want to provide implementation to this interface method, na? Go and ignore this M1, collect this parameter, copy. This is a shortcut you need to follow now onwards. Earlier, I just followed Amirpet style. What the Amirpet style? Functional interface is a lambda expression is a anonymous function. So just from that point I followed array, then how can you execute it? Functional interface is required. That means it is an implementation of the functional interface. Without functional interface, you are unable to write. That means it is the implementation of functional interface. To prove that point, they're teaching wrong style. That's why to prove that point, I have followed Amirpet style. Now this is high-text style. Whenever we are planning to provide, whenever we are planning to write lambda expression, first we need to find what functional interface, and then create the reference variable and equal to the method abstract method is there, na? Copy the parameter signature parameters, open bracket, closed bracket, paste here, arrow, and what are the logic you want to write, either single statement or multiple statements your wish. Currently I'm writing single statement. Now when you're writing single statement, body is optional. If you want to write, you can write body also. System dot out dot println of. Okay, system dot out dot println of body. Here I'm writing double quotes. Okay, lambda expression 1 p colon plus p. Okay, then tell me, this is the right statement? Yes. Here semicolon required or not required? Here semicolon required or not required? Must be there. Semicolon is operator. It's a statement, Baba. Assignment operator, Nana. Assignment operator is a statement, na? Semicolon compulsory, right? Why you are telling no, I don't know why you are telling like that. Now fine. Then tell me, if I run this program, compile it, is it compiled or not compiled? Not compiled. Compiler will throw error. Why? Because it's compiled. Sorry. It is a compiled, no problem. Why it is compiled? What are the points we need to verify? You have assigned lambda expression to I1. Then compiler immediately going to this interface, collects what is return type void. What is parameter? Int p. Then it is collecting the return type and parameter type and coming. What the parameter? Int p matching. And when the method body are returning any value, not returning any value. So both are matched, compiled successfully. Right. Now I am trying to write next I2 equal to, in place of int I am writing some byte. Is it allowed or not allowed? Come on, sir. I'm writing byte. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler will throw error because parameters are not matched. Incompatible types. Incompatible parameter types in lambda expression. Okay, na? From functional interface to lambda expression, it is trying to match. Parameters are not same. These are incompatible types. Why? Now the programmer calling which parameter? Int parameter. When calling programmer doesn't see the lambda expression parameter. Programmer will see the interface method parameter. What the interface method parameter? Int p. Int p is verifying. Int p is and byte are not matched. So throwing error. Okay. Now commenting. Parameters are not matched. Error coming. Next, I'm writing here in I1, I3 equal to, in place of byte, I'm writing long. Higher type I'm writing. Now is it allowed? Long p I'm writing. Higher type I'm writing. Is it allowed? Let us see now. Compiler throw error. Parameters must be same, I told you, na? Right? Incompatible types. Incompatible parameter types in lambda expression. Okay? Compiler throw error. Incompatible types in lambda expression. It is not allowed. Okay? Compile time error. Compile time error. Incompatible types in lambda expression. Okay? Then tell me now. Can I write like this? Can I write like this? Can I write like this? In place of int, I am writing integer wrapper class. Integer p I am writing. Is it allowed? Parameters must be same. Value to parameter you can call widening. Type to type widening will not be there, na, Mr. Anil. Value to type is widening. Type to type widening will not be there. Int I4 equal to integer p I have written. Wrapper class I am writing. Is it allowed or not allowed? Let's see is allowed or not. Not allowed. Okay. Wrapper class not allowed. Type to type widening is not there. Type to type auto boxing is not there. Understand? Type to type widening, type to type auto boxing not there. Value to type widening, value to type auto boxing will be there. So if you pass different parameter types, compiler throwing error. Now let me try to work with return type now. I5 equal to I5 equal to, I'm taking int p only, system.out.println. Then here I'm writing return 5 semicolon. Is it allowed or not allowed? Tell me, return value. This is an implementation of which method? Interface M1 method. Interface M1 method return type is void. Then if you take return 5, compiler throwing error. Or there are incompatible types. Bad return type in lambda expression. Okay, na? Incompatible type, bad return type. So what the rule? Can you create lambda expression however you like? No. Like in Amirpet, in companies, you cannot write lambda expression however you like. You must follow lambda expression creation strictly by following the assigned interface method parameter and return type. Can you hope this rule understood? What the rule I am telling? Lambda expression parameters must be same as a functional interface method parameters, and lambda expression returning value. Lambda expression returning value can be either same, can be lesser value. Okay, value to parameter, value to type can be same type or lesser type. Now tell me. Here I'm taking one more lambda expression. Are you ready? I mean, one more anonymous I am taking. Are you ready? Here I am taking, one second. Can I add more parameters? List changing. Can I change the list? No, right? Here I am writing here int p comma int q. Can I change the list? No, parameters must be same. Either by list wise, I4, I5, I6. Tell me, is this line compiled or not compiled? Not compiled. Control 1, compiler throwing error. Incompatible types, incompatible parameter types in the lambda expression. It must be same. So I hope you all come to a stage that you can easily find what is happening in the lambda expression. If you wanted to see lambda expression correctly created or not, very hard to look at the assigned functional interface, method, parameter, and return type. Now I wanted to test one more point. Okay, all you people think and tell me. I'm writing here interface I2 and int p comma float f I am writing. Okay, int p comma float f. Method name m1 m2 m3 least bother na. We no need to worry about this method. You need to worry about only return type and parameters. Name no need to worry. Then tell me, I am creating interface I2 I7 equal to now what I told you, go and collect the parameters. Parameter parenthesis as it is, copy and come here, paste. Okay, arrow following by, I'm writing body. Okay, currently we are not executing. Can I make lambda expression as empty body? Yes, okay. I can make it as empty body, no problem. Or if you want write logic, write system dot out dot println display double quotes lambda expression 2. Okay, lambda expression 2 p com to p. I want to take it as printf slash n lambda expression to p colon percentage d q p f. Okay, f colon percentage f comma p comma f. Okay na, is it compiled or not? Successfully compiled. Or the error bracket expected? Yeah, this is one must be ends with semicolon na. Now compiled successfully. Now I am trying to take different type of parameters. Allowed a double p comma float f. Is it allowed? Different type I am choosing. Is it allowed? Not allowed. Different type not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Different list I am taking. Different list means what? Int p comma float f comma one more parameter I am taking, string s. Different list, more. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Lambda expression is not just anonymous function. You cannot create however you like in Python. In Java, it is the implementation of one functional interface. The parameters and return type must be matched with the lambda expression, otherwise compiler throw error. In Python you can do however you like, your wish. You can take any number of parameters. First lambda expression your wish, second lambda expression your wish, third lambda expression your wish. But in Java, the lambda expression must be matched with the assigned functional interface, parameters, and return type. Now I am writing different order. Is it allowed or not? Different order I am taking, different order I am taking, different order I am taking. Now float here, int here. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler will throw error, incompatible parameters in parameter types in lambda expression. Is it clear? Then next point, tell me now. I'm taking one more interface. Okay, one more functional interface I am taking. Interface I3 and next m1 of now I'm not worrying about parameters. I'm taking return type int. Okay, I'm taking return type int, or else you can take parameter also your wish. Int p and return type int. Okay, then tell me how to write a lambda expression. Ready na? Below I3 I11 equal to now int p arrow system dot out dot println lambda expression 3 p percentage. Now remove this p. I must return value na. Can I must return value na. Return some value 9. Save it. Is it compiled? Yes. Why? Parameter and return type. Parameter matched and return type is also, return value is also matched. No problem. Tell me, can I change returning value to its a lesser type single quote A? Lesser type single quote A. Yes. Okay, you have to, let me take it as println, because every time format matching I have to change. Is it compiled or not? Yes. Okay, na? Right. Can I take higher values? I13 equal to higher value 9L. Return type. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler throw error. Incompatible return. Bad return type in lambda expression. Okay, na? Now, can I ignore return type? I14 equal to int p. I am ignoring return value. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler throwing error. Bad return type in lambda expression. You must return value. So finally, I hope I given clarity on lambda expression. You cannot create however you like. You must follow rules. What the rules? Lambda expression parameters must be same as functional interface method parameters, and lambda expression returning value can be same or can be lesser value. Now, all these cases, copy, paste. Can you try like this you yourself? Should you write this notes part? Can't you try yourself? Any of you are getting confused in working with lambda expression? Any of you are in confusion working with lambda expression? Are you not confident? Vishwesh Reddy is asking, when we use lambda expression, sir? Okay? That's why I told you, you watch videos. If you're not watching videos and come to the class, then you will torture me like this. Okay? ఎందుకో చెప్పింది మాత్రం వినరు. You never listen whatever I tell you. You never follow my instructions. Always you are here to torture me only. తెలుగులో సామెత ఉంది, రామాయణం అంతా విని రాముడికి సీతమని అడిగాడండి ఇలాంటి. Go to YouTube, search Java 8 features by HK or Hari Krishna. Go to YouTube and type Java 8 features by Hari Krishna. You will get a playlist. In that playlist, these last 5 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos are there. These 8 videos you watch. How can you typecast parameter, amma? Manoj, you cannot typecast parameter. You can typecast argument. I will tell you that. Swati, lambda expression story not yet completed, just started. Okay? Still we have lot of torture. Lambda expression just started. 646 lines are there. Understand? 646 lines are there. Don't worry. Just started. Introduction over. Just introduction. Hero introduction completed. Now, actually, we will start from tomorrow. I just given idea how to create lambda expression and what the precautions we need to follow, what the difference between Python lambda expression and Java lambda expression, difference between Amirpet lambda expression, Hare Krishna lambda expression. Okay, I have just separated you from regular process of learning to our style of learning. And tomorrow we have the real story. Lot of points are there, lot of enjoyment there. I'll show you that. Thank you. That's all for the day. See you tomorrow. Please practice today given notes, today given point. Thank you. If you are not strong, if you are not strong in lambda expression, if you are not comfortable with lambda expression, you cannot survive in Java. Understand? Now complete software industry is now working with lambda expression. The moment you go to interview, interviewer will ask first question, do you know Java 8 features? Okay, the meaning of Java 8 features or the meaning of Java 8 features is what? Lambda expression. Do you know lambda expression and stream API? Okay, so please try to get comfortable with the syntax. Sanjay, unmute and ask what is your question. Yeah, Vishnu, you can take break. And after you come back, let me know which batch is suitable to you. I'll tell you that. Sanjay Singh, you can unmute. Yeah, today class is over. Next class will be tomorrow. When I should start multi-threading? After completing this topic. Sanjay Singh. Yeah, tell me what is the problem?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, on 5th November, I have interview in Cognizant.
Okay.
So, sir, I have not missed any one class, single class. So, can you record that video or of that day so that I can get the video?
When?
Sir, 5th November from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So they say tell me that where what the time मेरा जब इंटरव्यू होगा तो कब होगा वो मुझे बोल देंगे तो अगर 9 बजे के पहले होगा तो मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा अगर 9 बजे के बाद होगा तो मैं कर लूंगा
Okay, that day we'll see. Still we have 2 more days now.
ओके सर अगर 5th नवंबर को मगर सुबह होगा